Well, okay, it's been a long time coming, but I think I'm just about ready to show you, the video viewer, my workshop project that we've been working on for the last quite a few months. I've done a lot of the work myself, in fact most of it myself instead of the actual building construction. Well, let's see what we got. So we come in the side door here, got a porch, and you will see the latest addition, my 9,000 pound bin pack 4-post lift. Got equipment cabinet there where I'll keep all my chemicals and stuff. Outlet for the welder down there and for the lift, an airdrop, parts washer, sandblasting cabinet. Some of the guts out of the GTO engine that I need to rebuild. I'm getting ready to start on that. Nice big tall overhead door. Made some storage space for some cabinets. There's my painting connection for air with all the filtration for that. Welders. There's the engine out of the GTO, waiting for me to get back to it. Paint cabinet, air conditioning, more paint. So what you just saw here was the piece of the workshop that we added on specifically so that we could make room for that, because it needed to be a nice tall ceiling. Lots of light, fan. Got a fridge with soft drinks and whatever in it. Now we're coming over into, right here's the boundary. There used to be a wall here, the old part of the shop, or what I call the old part. Well, as you can see, we have a nice epoxy floor coating on everything that Laura and I did. Mrs. Bear, couldn't have done it without her. It wasn't actually all that bad. Okay, coming around this way, table saw, engine hoist, transmission jack, miter saw, second air conditioner with shelving. And these little cabinets all came out of a Barnes & Noble store that Laura used to manage, which I'm now using for tool storage and equipment storage and all kinds of stuff. Hung them on the wall. This is one of the existing overhead doors that was in the old shop. Kind of two-car garage size. I made a rack to hang hoses and extension cords and all that stuff because they were always in the way. So it looks ugly, but it works pretty good. Shop equipment. There's my press, metal cutting bandsaw, grinder, drill press, polisher, buffer polisher. These things here are just as handy as all get out. I got them from Northern Tool. They're rollaway storage carts. And for the first time in like my entire life, I have fasteners that are semi-organized. I can actually find screws and washers and bolts and stuff. This is full of fasteners. You can see it's got both sides. That one is all full of electrical parts and supplies from when I did all the electrical work out here putting the shop together. Toolboxes. I've put casters on everything. Everything in here is movable, even stuff that didn't originally. I need to get another toolbox because although I have two of them, they are both full to overflowing and they weigh a jillion pounds. They're really hard to move. So we'll come around this way. I'm saving you for last. One of the existing workbenches that was here when we bought the place, it's got some more guts out of the GTO on it right now, waiting for me to get to it. It rolls. There's my air hose reel with lubricator and everything for this part of the shop. Another workbench. This actually was one that I built when we lived in Garland. Got out here and I put it on casters too, although you can't really see them. It's probably as clean as it ever gets right there. Another workbench. This sucker is heavy. To move it, I had to use floor jacks and furniture dollies. There was no way. It's I'm going to say close to 16 feet long, and it's all 2x lumber. This too is the cleanest it's ever been. There's another air hose reel and a electrical outlet reel I'm going to put over by the lift when I get to it. Storage. And the other front door that was part of the original shop. You can see it's all been spray foam insulated. This part has skylights in it too, which is kind of cool because you can see in here without the lights on. I did replace all the lighting out here so I would have light to work, because I'm getting old, it's getting hard to see, and it's frustrating when you can't see what you're looking at, so I was determined to get enough light out here. Electrical panels, that's the main panel. There's a sub panel over in the corner behind me for the new part of the shop that I put in. This was the existing panel. And then we had a second meter hung out here, and I put the meter base in and everything, so power comes into this main panel, and then feeds over here. I turn the old panel that used to be here into a sub panel, and then that feed goes over to the other side of the shop, which you might be able to see it in the corner over there is the electrical panel that I put in. Water heater, electric water heater. This thing is cool. It's instant on. You turn the tap on, and you got hot water in about 30 seconds, and as much as you want. The one that I bought is large enough actually to run a 2-bedroom house, because when I looked at the size of one that was needed for the shop, and the difference between that one and this one was like 30 bucks, and so it was a no-brainer. I got the big one. Towel dispenser, big stainless steel sink for whatever, for washing. Got a washing machine to wash my dirty rags and whatever else needs to be washing in here. I'm going to put a dryer in there as soon as I can find a good used cheap one. Third air conditioner. And the bathroom. I built this bathroom, every bit of it, myself. Kind of proud of that. And it has, let's see here, has a vanity, a vinyl stick-on floor, toilet, nice shower. It's a good sized shower. I did this all myself too, never had done this before. And made the shower base and tiled it, and it actually turned out okay, believe it or not. It's hard for me to believe sometimes that I did it, but it was actually kind of fun. Pardon me, I kind of have a little bit of a cold. Right now, this is what Laura and I did today. The last part, we took some old furniture that we had from the old house, and we made a little living quarters, sort of, over here. She's telling me I need to move the refrigerator right there. I might do that yet. So I got a desk set up, and my able-bodied assistant. Say hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
We have a futon that makes out into a bed, and it's nice and comfortable. So there you have it. I believe it's finally almost, sort of, kind of, maybe partially done. I got some more equipment I want to put in, and we may do some other things in here, but it's set up and ready to go. So finally, I can put the motor from the GTO back together and get that running again. One thing I'm thinking about doing, since I do have, they're not on there right now, but I do have the casters that allow me to pick this lift up and move it. I can move it side to side. It's pretty heavy, but it is movable. I may try to rig up some way over on that space to maybe put in a temporary paint booth or something in case I ever want to do some more painting. That's the idea anyway. Anyway, thanks for listening. Been a long time coming, and I am just happy as I can be. Thank you, baby. See you later.